Ladies and gentlemen, I am live. We are live. Things are looking a bit rough. I think it's the shirt, but as soon as I can, I'm going to swap it out and we're going to get ourselves looking good, feeling good, and playing good. We got a crazy day today. The wind is whipping about. Absolutely whipping about. It is insane. Cubs defense. Ian Haps in left. Christopher Morel in center. Rafael Ortega in right. Patrick Wisdom at third. Ildemar Vargas at short. Jonathan Villar at second. Alfonso Rivas at first. Wilson Contreras behind the plate. First pitch is coming up. There is a wind advisory in Chicago right now. It is insane. I do apologize for the green screen. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in and up. Excuse me, up and away. In for a strike. Hey Pedro, how you doing, man? Glad to see you here. Thanks for stopping by again. Always appreciated. Second pitch in there for a strike. Here's the 0-2 going in for the changeup. Ooh, it sails high. We are struggling, and it is the shirt. As soon as this half inning is over, I will, in fact, be switching it out because this is unacceptable. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, breaking ball well down off the plate. And Varsho digs it out of the dirt. I thought it was going to go foul, but it stays fair. It literally rolls weakly to a stop. It's essentially a slap bunt off the end of the bat. We got a base runner, folks. The English on that ball kept it fair. Wow. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Base hit is a base hit. 29-mile-an-hour exit velocity. Strike in there. Nicely thrown ball. Here's the 0-1. Might get through, but it does not. Out at first. Varsho advances to second. Varsho moves into scoring position. .250 average for Rojas, 3 RBIs. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball outside. One out, one on, one run. No, excuse me. One out, one on, 1-1 count. Everything's set for yesterday, guys. I've been so busy this morning, I've been able to fix it. Three one count. Looking for some patience here from Rojas, and swings instead at a change up high and away. Plays made in the outfield, and this is incredibly high wind. So it's not. There's no layup today. No layup whatsoever. Um, Once again, if you're joining me fresh, you can see a little bit of the background. That's because of this shirt. OBS can't handle it. It's too hot. It's too sweet. Mwah, chef's kiss. So I'm gonna have to change it out. Is get that that background fixed because it's just too much to handle. Hey Nina, how you doing? 2 outs. Runner on second. Forgot to take the old glasses off, so there's no reflection. Break the ball in there. Christian Walker. I am a little bit behind, guys. Apologies. On deck is David Peralta. A little bit of a nerve-wracking lineup today. Jake McCarthy was called up. He's been raking in AAA, but when he was up with us the first time, he didn't do very well. Change up away and down. That's 3 quick balls. Three 0 on Walker. This is what we needed. That's what we needed. He laid off the nibble pitch high. Got a base on balls. Gotta use my makeshift mount for my phone. Breaking ball in there, high and away. No 1 count after that pitch inside, or excuse me, outside. Woo! Always hate the phone streams. Break a ball outside off the plate, lays off 1-1. There you go. There you go. That's what you need to do. I don't think that's how you spell McCarthy, but we're going with it. It's a 2-1 count. Break the ball down. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the 2-1. Change up high and outside. We are not biting. When Hendricks is off, he is off. He walks a lot of batters. Jake McCarthy coming up. And I did not spell that name right. But we gave it a valiant effort, guys. Here's the 3-1. Lays off. Oh, Peralta started to head towards first like he was sure he was walked. He was not, folks. He tried to sell it. He tried to sell it, but it didn't work out. It's a 3-2 count, full count, 2 outs, 2-1. Let's see what happens here. See what happens here. As soon as the inning's over, I'm going to change the shirt because it's throwing off OBS. It's too sexy. Here's the 3-2. Change up high and outside. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Brings up Jake McCarthy, who has been absolutely destroying it in AAA. I don't like that, so I'm just going to make it small. On deck is Yanni Hernandez. Yanni Hernandez and Jake McCarthy both called up from the taxi squad. Now, Jake McCarthy struggled with us, so we sent him down. As soon as we sent him down, he blew up. Just started hitting. So, multiple home runs, multiple base hits, so hopefully it carries over for him. Hopefully it carries over for him. Root for him. For his first pitch. And he hits. It drops in the center. There you go. We got 2 runs. Oh, and a wild throw to third. Slide in the third is the end of time. He's out. 2 runs count, though. Runs come across, though. Continues to rake. Peralta misread that rare mistake by the veteran. I think he wants a challenge. He's not moving from third. No challenge from the Diamondbacks. We get the count to try to wait. I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to change my shirt. Thank goodness for laundry day. I have a whole litany of shirts available to me. And it's my favorite. Woo! Well, let's see if we can't fix this shit show. What is your deal today, OBS? Why are you doing me like this? There we go. There you go. Cubs are not a very good team. They start out hot. They're on a bit of a slide, which is a bummer. So sorry about the scoreboard. I'm behind. It's a wreck right now. OBS wanting to be a dick. And I had to change shirts. Oh, not my best stream. Rafael Ortega, Wilson Contreras, and Ian Happ is 1, 2, 3. Frank Schwindel, Alfonso Rivas, Patrick Wisdom, Jonathan Villar, Christopher Morel, and Ildemar Vargas following. I am on my phone. Phone streams are always a bit uh, annoying. It's a 0-1 count if that ball just inside. Ooh, fastball high and up, just off the plate. Thanks for 2 likes, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, hit over to Perdomo at short. Zips it over the first. 1 out. Whew. I think we settled in, guys. I think all's good. That was my Amazon search. Trying to find some shorts. Good thing it wasn't anything bad. Playing. I'm just playing. The wind is blowing straight. Wind is blowing straight out of the stadium. It's 25-mile-an-hour wind straight out the center field. Straight out the center field. Swing and a miss on a fastball up. I am on my phone. For some reason, I can watch the game on my MLB app on my phone, but the same app on my television doesn't work. It's blacked out. Doesn't make any sense. It's an 0-1 count with 1 out. Ian Happ on deck. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball high. Wow, he's ahead of that by a mile. There we go. It's an 0-2 count quickly. Quickly an 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. Fastball in. You're gonna have to deal with some reflection, guys, because it's on my phone and your dude is blind. So it's National Armed Services Day, so the Diamondbacks are wearing camel caps, beautiful caps. Highly recommend them. Breaking ball up and in, manages to just foul it off. Contreras sitting 263. Humberto has worked into the 6th inning each of his last 3 starts. He's the number 5 guy. The number 5 guy. So that's pretty damn good. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball high and in. Peralta in left, Thomas in center, Jake McCarthy in right, Josh Rojas at third, Perdomo at short, Yanni Hernandez up for the taxi squad at second, Christian Walker at first, Grayson Griner. When I spoke about being a little bit nervous about this lineup, he's one of the other reasons why. We called him up in an emergency capacity from AAA once Jose Herrera went down with a right shoulder injury. He's a young guy, unproven. Swing and miss on a fastball high. But so far, McCarthy, he has contributed in 1 at bat. He brought in 2 runs, so maybe Griner could do the same. Ian Happ hitting 272 with 3 home runs and 17 RBIs. Swing and a miss. No, excuse me. He got just a little bit of that. Break the ball down and away. Castellanos ahead, 0-2. Swing and a miss on a fastball up and away. He's dealing today, folks. Absolutely dealing in the first inning. Absolutely dealing today. This chef's kiss. Feels like a good day. Hey MJ, how you doing, man? If you're the Cubs, you're dealing with the Cardinals a lot? Yes, you are. You absolutely are. 100%. Brings up the young stud, Alec Thomas. Dude hasn't stopped hitting since getting called up. Has not stopped hitting. We got a couple of. We got just an ugly dribbler from Varsho. I mean, it's essentially a slap bunt off the end of the bat. And then we got 2 walks, bases loaded, and then Jake McCarthy stepped up and cranked one into center field and got 2 for us. Then Peralta got a little too eager on the base paths going into third when he should have just stayed at second, and he got thrown out. But the run scored and counted, so that's all that matters. Yeah. I mean, if you can find that hit by Varsho on Twitter, find it. It's he was embarrassed at first base. It was ugly. It was really ugly, but it counted, so that's all that matters. Oh man, I'm trying to find something to put my phone on because I don't like looking down. Kind of looks like I'm, bored or something. Let's see if this can't work. Hey, Coach Dante, how you doing, man? How you doing? That brings up Hendricks, who struggled his first inning out. Change up high and away. Off the plate, it looked like, but called a strike. So, there you go. There you go. Thomas sitting 316 with 2 home runs. Ooh, swinging a miss on the break ball well down. No business swinging at that one. None whatsoever. Change up high, fouled back, 0-2 count. Whoops. There's unintentional ASMR. Very professional outfit today. It's a 1-2 count. Hendricks sets. Break the ball down and away. Going to left center and it drops into. Wow, he goes for 2 and he gets it sliding. Hustle play. That looked painful. He's on. He looks. He's gonna need a minute. He went. He almost. It looked like he almost tackled the bag. That was a. He went in there 100 mile an hour. I hope he's all right. Hope he's all right. Hard slide. Yanni Hernandez, they didn't even announce he stepped in. He dropped in a bunt and moved Thomas to third. Okay, guys, you got to do a little bit better than that. they didn't even get back in time to show him dropping the bunt. This brings up Grayson Griner. They literally got the camera back in time to show him getting thrown out at first. So Grayson Griner, 6'6" and 230 pounds. He hit 351 in AAA with the home run and 5 RBIs. I didn't know he was that big. Throws to third like he's going to steal home, but he's not going to. So Signed a minor league deal with us in March. He was originally with the Tigers. One out. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball off the plate and away. Called a strike. Naturally, that's how it's been pretty much all season. Yes, beat those baby bear Cubs. It's the perfect team to really get ourselves back on track because they're kind of struggling at the moment. So I hope we do beat them. Here's the 1-1. Break a ball up and away. Fouled off. 1-2 count now. Still have a runner on third. 1-2. It'd be Varsho and Griner for a while because Kelly and Herrera are on IL for a minute. Fastball high, barely plucked out of the air. Almost had a wild pitch there. 2-2 count. Hey, Eric. Let's go Cubs, he says. There you go. I used to watch the Cubs growing up, so I have a little bit of a soft spot for them. But I want the Diamondbacks to win, obviously. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a break ball outside and away. That was... It's hard to lay off that one, so I can't really knock them. That's one of those pitches. It starts out in the middle, and it kind of veers off. It looks really good to start. But you realize halfway through your swing that you fucked up. So I can't knock them for that one. Brings up Dalton Varsho. 1-for-1 with the single. And a run in the first. 2 outs. Fastball high. It's hard to sweep the Cubs, but not impossible. True. Not impossible. It's always hard to sweep any team. I mean, the Astros struggled against us, and we weren't hitting very well when we played them. 1-0 pitch is break the ball in and off the plate a little bit, or excuse me, off the plate in a way. And same thing with the Dodgers. The first time we played them, they didn't sweep us. We didn't sweep them. They swept us the second time, but it's really, really hard because we gave them a fight in a couple of games. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball outside. 1-2 count. Giants will whoop the Cubs. Giants are playing real well. 2 outs, 1 on. 1-2 count. We have a runner 90 feet away. We just need to hit. Shift is on. Villar playing deep in the right field. Break the ball in the dirt. 2-2 count. Come on, we need to take advantage of this. That's a nice layoff of that changeup down and away. Again, that's one of those. It's a similar pitch that was thrown the grinder, except it's going the opposite way. Starts out in the middle a little bit and sweeps out, and it looks good. Here's the 2-2. Changeup on the black outside, foul back. Again, if you weren't here when I announced it, there's 25-mile-an-hour wind directly out to center field. It's blowing hard. 2-2 count. Come on. Let's do this. Here's the 2-2. Got him. Fastball high. The inning started rough for Hendricks, but he quickly got himself together. It felt like something clicked for him finally, and he's going to settle down for the rest of the game. That's just how it felt to me. It'll be Frank Schwindel, Rivas, and Wisdom. The 1-2-3. Guys, I finally got a haircut. It'll be nice enough, or not nice enough. It'll be high enough to kind of mess with a little bit by the time July comes around. Yeah, it's 85 degrees, partly cloudy at Wrigley Field. 25-mile-per-hour wind out to center field. Umpires behind home plate: Ryan Addington. At first base, Chris Guccione. Second base, Mark Carlson. Third base, Adam Beck. Back from the commercial break. Schwindel will be stepping up any second. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in and on the black bottom right hand corner. 0-1 count. Schwindel's hitting 228 with 2 home runs and 14 RBIs. First baseman last night, DH today. Again, apologies I missed yesterday. I was trying to get back home in time. By the time I got in the car to get home, it was 7:40, right when the game was starting. By the time I got home, I think it was 8:15. Here's the 0-1. Fastball high and away, or low and away. Wow. 1-1 count. He's hit safely in 5 straight. He doubled off Ian Kennedy last night, which isn't a shocker. Here's a 1-1. Break a ball down and away. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss on a fast. No, he got it. It sounded like he hit the glove. Wind advisory in effect. Rojas calls everybody off. That was a rough effort. 1 out. Are you set, Rivas? Break a ball in there for a strike. Rivas is hitting 222. Here's the 0-1. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-2. That was down and away a little bit. How's everybody doing? How's your day going? It's Friday. It's Friday. Fridays are always great. 1 out. 0-2 count. Here's a pitch. Break a ball in. The dirt gets away. Good thing no runners are on because that thing ricocheted and we just went the heck out of play. Good, says Pedro. Excellent. I had dinner for lunch. I had hamburgers. Really, really small, almost slider-esque hamburgers. Probably just have a bowl of cereal later. It's a 1-2 count. And other than that, other than the hectic startup, I'm pretty good. I had to cram a bunch of things in before I went live, so I was a bit kind of stuttered out of the gate a little bit. 1 out, 1-2 count. Getting a good outing here from our 5th starter, Humberto Castellanos. The 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball in and away. Oh, what a sliding effort by Peralta in left. It's got a half standing, half sliding effort. He finished in a slide, obviously. 2 outs. Really, really nice play. He needed to get a good jump on it because it could have dropped and been just absolute chaos. Two zero Diamondbacks. Bottom second, 2 outs. It's the 2-2 show. I don't have sound effects. So here's the first pitch in there on the black fastball in for a strike. Wisdom's hitting 205 with 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. 2 outs, 0-1 count. Make Cubs win or I'll cry. Might just have to send you some tissues because right now we're winning. 0-2 count. Yeah, that would be a weird name. Good thing it's Diamondback. It's like the snake. 0-2 count. Castellano sets. Here's the pitch. High and in, I guess. They really didn't give the graphic to show where it hit, so I'm not sure. Can't really tell you. It looked like high and in just off the plate. Up. It's a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Jonathan Villar is on deck. Here's the pitch. Off speed. Tried to dot the top left corner. Missed by an inch. Whew. I really like these caps. Normally, I don't go for camo as much. Obviously, a military uniform, it looks cool. It looks how it's supposed to. It's nice. But like in clothes, like standard like civilian clothes, it doesn't tend to really work for me. But these caps are fire. Here's the 2-2. Change up down and away out the center. They got up enough to leave the ballpark, folks. I think that wind might have helped him. That should have been a dribbler into center field. But yeah, I think he was aided by that 25-mile-an-hour wind because that should not have gone out. He didn't get a whole heck of a lot of it. There wasn't a good crack off the bat. Not knocking it. A home run's a home run. It counts. But that wind definitely helped. Barely got into the first row. It counts nonetheless. 2-1. That I think in any other situation without the wind would have hit off the wall. But it counts. You know, that's part of the game. Here's the 2-out first pitch. That's a ball inside and off the plate. Villar's hitting 242 with a home run and 10 RBIs. 598 OPS. This is Villar's 10th year in the major leagues. Here's the pitch. Change up down and in. And to left, it barely stays fair, and it'll be a double because it bounces out of play. It's an automatic double whenever it bounces out of play. It's a slashing swing. Got just enough to stay in. The ball was in on him, so it hit off the side of the bat. Just dropped. Might have been helped by the wind a little bit. I don't think so. Christopher Morel's up. First pitch swing, fouls it off. Fastball in. Morel's 2 for 7 with the homer. In 3 career games, he's hitting 286, 1 home run, 1 RBI. He must have been called up recently. Oh, 1 count. A little bit of a rocky inning for Castellanos. Here's the 0-1. Fastball up and in, but called a ball. Yeah, he was just called up from AAA earlier this week. Hey, just got on. Go team. Hey, Andrew. Welcome, man. Are you a Cubs fan or a Diamondbacks fan or just like a fan of baseball in general? Here's the 1-1. Ooh, steps off. Five likes already. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. 2 outs, 1 on. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, fastball up and away. 2-1 count. I don't know if he's in his own head now or I don't know what's going on, but he's had a bit of a rocky patch here. It's a 2-1 count. He sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball in. There you go. 2-2. His swings are home run swings, man. 2 outs, 1 on. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. No, he steps off and makes the motion towards second like he's going to throw, but he doesn't. Two count. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball in. Gets through. Should be a tie ball game. It is. 2-2. Young prospect comes through. Exactly what you want. Ortega. Batting order recycling. Once he steps up. If he gets a chance to step up. Perdomo almost made a good play. He tried to make a backhanded kind of pick at it. Didn't quite get it. 2 out, 1 on. Vargas up. Here's the pitch. Ooh. Gets behind him and runner moves up. We're having a mini meltdown here. We don't need to be doing that. We're playing the Cubs. No offense to Cubbies. But y'all are on the struggle bus right now. Just like us, but I think we're a better team. Inside off the plate, just off the webbing of Griner's glove. 2 outs, 1 on. Similar to the last at bat. The ball game though, 2-2. There's a 1-0. Fastball high. Call a strike. No. Pull the ball. I assumed. Should never assume with these umps this season. Vargas is hitting 118 with 3 RBIs. 402 OPS. Not great. Not great. Castellanos is at 35 pitches. It's a 2-0 count right now. Here's the 2-0. He's about to put another runner on. 3-0 count. That ball was just off the plate inside. I went to adjust my ear and I remember I took it out. 3-0. Fastball high and away. Called a strike. It was just on the top right corner. Vargas started to throw his bat, but that was a strike. I'd say that if it were Hendricks pitching, it just got it. Castellanos sets. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball high and away. 3-2 count. After this out, I will have to step away for a second to get my mail. People tend to steal shit around here, so it's the second I can, I will have to step away. It'll only take a minute. I just hope we get the out here so I can hurry up and get it. There's the 3-2. Fouls it off. Not entirely sure where they put it. Hopefully they put it on my back porch. Come on. 2 out, 1 on, 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. Walks them. 4 consecutive have reached. You can't walk the number 9 guy. You just can't. And Brent Strom will come out. Quick chat with Strom. 1 second. Take advantage of that meeting at the mound. It was put on my back porch. You'd have to have some real balls to go and get it there. But I still wanted to make sure. People be crazy over here. 2 outs, 2 on. Rafael Ortega. Oh, on the ground out in the first. Come on now. Here's the pitch. Fastball high. Laid it off. Laid it off. Laid off. The pitch. It's a 1-0 count. It's 2-2. New ball game. As long as nobody scores here, I'm happy. It's a 1-0. Out in front of that, change up, and it's 1-1. There we go. There we go. Who do you guys have winning? I'm gonna make a poll. Let me know who you got winning. Fifth is on. Perdomo's on the right side with Hernandez, who's playing in shallow right field. Saw that from the Cubs as well earlier. Here's a 1-1. Fastball off the plate and away. Foul back. 1-2. 1-2. I do like the Cubbies uniforms. Got the stripes, the thin blue stripes on the white, with the red, white, and blue. It's white in the background a little bit, obviously, because of the jersey. It just works. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Break a ball in the dirt. Don't know if he tried to get him to chase there or if he was just off. Either way, it's 2-2. "6'6" catcher. I wonder how many of those there've been. Hey, Sticker Bush Ross, how you doing, man? How's your day treating you? 2-2 count. Very, very tall catcher. 6'6". That's extraordinary. I think Varsho's 5'11", something like that. That's Lionel Sets. Here's the 2-2. Fastball high. Manages to dot the top of the strike zone. Gets him. Tie ball game. They didn't take the lead, so as far as I'm concerned, that just means it's a brand new ball game. He's got to go out and start all over. That's all that means. Two ball game. Seven likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Three hits for each team. 2 runs, no errors. So far, both teams are looking very similar. Just a bit off on some pitches, right on others. Both pitchers have had rocky innings. Hendricks was to start the game. He settled in. Castellanos looked good to start the game. He's had a rocky last half inning, so hopefully he settles in. Pretty similar overall for both teams. Don't like that we gave them 2 runs. They have difficulties scoring. It is what it is. Can't give them easy runs. Can't walk them. Can't put them on base. You got to make it difficult for them. That's the case for any team, but when you're trying to get back on track and you manage to win your first in a series the day before, you want to stay on that hot streak. Here's the first pitch from Hendricks. Super Domo. Change up down. Off the plate. Ball 1. Off 1 with the ground out is Perdomo. Grounded out in the first. Here's the 1-0. Break a ball off the plate. Called a strike. That's about that far off the plate. Away. 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. Break ball into dirt. Easy ball call. 2-1. I say easy because you just never know. Although that's a bit much. Obviously, it's going to be called a ball. It's 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate. A similar pitch was called a strike earlier in this at-bat. 3-1 count. Which is a teensy bit further than that strike call, but still. The difference was negligible. So, gotta take these off there. The player fouled out of play. 3-2. Three-two count. Hendricks looking comfortable on the mound this inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball up. No, it was the off-speed up. Perdomo was ahead of it by a mile. He managed to make some contact with it. And, the wind almost screws over Vargas. He had to shuffle backwards and almost fell over. 1 out. That's that wind, man. 25 mile an hour wind out to center field. Brings up Rojas. He's 0 for 1 with the fly out in the first. Hendricks sets. Oh, excuse me. I was using my peripheral. Looks like he set. He now sets, and here's the pitch. Off speed down. Strike 1. Diamondbacks are wearing their soft gray with black Arizona and the red trim around it. Here's the 0-1. Break a ball. Well off and down. 1-1. Oh, come on. Make a mistake. Hang that curveball, bud. You like throwing it. Just hang it one time. Well, hang it more than once, but, We'll take one to start. Here's the 1-1. Break a ball down and away. It's that curveball. He can't quite get it to hit. 2-1. Can't quite get it to hit. 2-1. 1 out. 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Off speed. Below the knees and away. I guess that was on the plate. 2-2 count after that strike call. Hey, Cody, how you doing? Let's go Cubbies, he says. Got a lot of Cub fans in here. 2-2. Right down the plate, hit hard. Carrying, home run! There you go! I think Rojas had a little bit of help from the wind also. That probably would not have carried. There you go. It's going to be the story of this ball game. That's absolutely correct, Steeper Theme. All up in my ear meat, talking sense. Good sir. There you go. Unlike, who was it? I can't remember his name. Waller? Maybe it wasn't Waller. Um, it was a good crack off the bat for Rojas. So maybe it was 50-50 him and the wind. But the wind definitely helped. There we go. Now hopefully Castellanos comes out and settles in. First pitch swing for Walker. He's allergic to seeing pitches apparently, and it's a fly out to right field. 2 outs. Who do I think is going to win Warriors and Mavs tonight? Warriors are at home again. I think the Warriors will win tonight. They're hard to beat at home, and they're riding a momentum wave. Um, they'll be tough to beat at home. But I'd like to see the Mavs take one at home or take one away just to make it a little more competitive. It's a strike in, just in. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, 1-1. That's. Why are you not taking the whole word away from me? It's a 1-1 count. But yeah, if the Mavs win, it'd be really, really tough. It's 1-1 curveball well off the plate. Well, not well off. Strike 2. It was about the same as that last bad strike call. It's a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard, but he got a lot. But that wind's gonna carry it. That wind's gonna carry it out of the ballpark, baby! Woo! That was definitely the wind. I am not gonna lie to you. He had to dig it out of the dirt. Full extension swing. It got caught right in that tidal wave of wind, and it took it out of the ballpark. Hey Jacob, how you doing, man? That was all wind, 100%. There we go. Immediately, my instinct, because of the crack off the bat and just how hard it wasn't hit and how low he had to go to get it, I just knew immediately that it was a pop up. But because of that wind, it was gone. Just chilling. You didn't have a great night last night. That's a bummer. Hopefully today's better for you. It's an 0-2 count quick. They've been showing a lot of the dugout in Peralta and not a lot of the pitches. Or I've just not been paying attention. One of the two. 0-2 out in front of it. Oh, right to the second baseman. Your Guardians lost, and that's out number 3. We got 2 more runs. Rojas and Peralta back-to-back jacks. What I like to see. Exactly what I like to see. It'll be the bottom of the 3rd. Game's moving swiftly. Balls are leaving the ballpark. Oh, you lost to the worst. Yeah, that would rub salt in the wound, wouldn't it? The Reds or the Pirates? The Reds, right? You better beat the Tigers. You should beat them. I don't think they're exactly hitting the ball well, and their pitching is atrocious. But then again, he lost to the worst team in baseball, so who knows? Gonna go ghost mode for just a second. Bottom of the third. I'll tell you right now, the difference between watching the game on my phone and watching it on the app, the commercials are a million times better. There've already been commercials for SoFi, Casper, um, some baseball stuff, some banking stuff. I haven't seen one fucking Toyota Camry commercial. 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and 1 walk and 3 Ks for Humberto Castellanos. Hopefully he settles in because it's been rough, man. It's been rough. Contreras is 0 for 1. He's up. Break a ball in for a strike. What's the Tigers' record? Do you know right offhand, Jacob? 0 for 1 with the strikeout is Contreras' stats today. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball down and well in. 0-2 count. Castellanos seems to have calmed down a bit. He probably had a nice long chat with Strom. You know, enjoyed the offense. Got a high from those back-to-back jacks. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Out in front of that, change up away. Over to Rojas at third. Zips it over to first. High throw, but Walker snags it. Manages to keep his foot on the base. Out number 1. Brings up Ian Happ. Frank Schwindel, whose name sounds like a beer. The Schwindel of it, not the Frank, is on deck. One out. Fastball in to Happ. Well in. 1 ball. 1-0 count. Ian Happ is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. Here's the pitch. Well off the plate and away. 2-0 quickly. He missed well in and now well away. So he can't make up his mind right now. 2-0. Here's the pitch. And he slaps that change up right to Marte. He zips it over to first. No, it's Hernandez, excuse me. And that's out number 2. Twitter question of the day is, you need one all-time D-backs to steal a base. Who is it? That's tough. That's tough. 2 outs. Break a ball down and away. Strike 1. Man, that's tough. You have Tony Womack, as Bob Burnley just said. But you also have Tim LaCastro. He'd probably be my pick. Schwindel was out in front of that breaking pitch. Fouls it off. It's 0-2 count. Man, it's a toss-up between Womack, who's a speedster, and Tim LaCastro. Man, he could fly. Man, I'd have to go Tim LaCastro. 2 outs. 0-2 count. His pitch. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. High and away. Castellanos has a shutdown and exactly what we needed. Let's go out there and crank some jacks. That's how you do it. Pop that back. There we go. It will be Thomas, Hernandez, and Greiner. 8 likes, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you a lot. 322 subs. I'd like to get it to 325 today. If we can. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're partial, share the stream out. Got a custom ink commercial. Love these commercials on the phone. I don't know why the TV's got to be such a dick when it comes to commercials. Here's the same one. It's 27 straight times. Try not to jump off a roof. 5 hits for the Diamondbacks, 3 for the Cubbies. No team is with an error. Gotta like that. Today's center fielders are both 22. Alec Thomas has 13 MLB games compared to Christopher Morel's 4. Thomas debuted 5/8/2022. Morel 5/17/2022. Very fascinating. Hendricks is back out there. Here's the first pitch of this inning. Fastball away, in for a strike. I'm assuming that's a fastball. What does it say on the old? It's a curveball? No, that's not a curveball. No way the hell it's a curveball. 1-1 count. After that ball, Thomas is 1 for 1 with a double in the second. Here's the 1-1. And he hits it right to the second baseman. Just flipped over to first. Out number 1. Brings up Yanni Hernandez. He's up from the taxi squad. Laid down a perfect sacrifice bunt his last time up. It was so fast that the cameraman didn't even get to it in time. Got to him in time to see him get thrown out, though. Just a day off for Cattell. Nothing to do with that hand. Just a bit of a rest. 1 out. Here's the first pitch to Hernandez. Break ball down and well in. 1-0 count. 1-0 count. 9 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. You're the best. You rock. Give yourself a pat on the back. Here's the 1-0. Give yourself a cookie if you have one. 2-0 count. Break the ball well in again. Here's the 2-0. Ooh, fastball dropped in there. That might have been a changeup. 2-1 count. Either way, it's in there for a strike. Yanni Hernandez has the nickname Mosquito because he tends to take at-bats the distance. Here's a 2-1. In there for a strike. Down just below the knees. 2-2 count. I say tends to because sometimes he doesn't, as is the case with everyone. Like Christian Walker, who's allergic to taking pitches. Here's the 2-2. And ooh, I thought he was going to get that in for a base hit, but no. It's a line out to Rivas at first. That brings up the 6'6", 230 catcher. Grainer. I can't get over how big he is. That dude should be at first. Here's a 2-out first pitch to Griner. Our ball club, we have tremendous depth at catcher. We have so many. Same with shortstop and outfield. We're just our prospects, our prospect pool, our minor league systems are just loaded. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Break ball down and away off the plate. Ooh, could have been called a strike. Said it was called a ball. 1-1. I can't get over. This dude should be playing football. He's a tight end. Here's the 1-1. Out in front of that one, fouls it up 1-2. 6'6", 230. I think he's bigger than George Kittle. One ball, 2 strikes. That bat looks like a toothpick in his hands. Here's the pitch. Change up well in and off the plate. 2-2 now. He's hitting 351 with Reno. He knows how to slap the ball. 2 out. Here's a 2-2. Out in front of that breaking ball. Struck him out. End of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Both pitchers, I believe, have settled in now. It'll be Rivas, Wisdom, and Villar. The 1-2-3. Let's go ahead and put the first initial there. Need a more professional. Commercial break is in progress. I moved that to live chat, not top of the chat. So. Pedro says T-backs will win all the way in this series. I sure hope we could use. Forgot to change up the records from when I switched them over. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We could use it. That'll get us back on the winning track, and it'll get our record back above 500. We could really use it. 5 hits for the Diamondbacks, 3 for the Cubs, 4-2 lead us. No errors, which I love to see. Even for the Cubbies, I love to see it for the Cubbies. I like a clean game. They're more impressive. It means you doubly earned it. You know what I mean? It means you doubly earned it. We're back from commercial break. Castellanos is back out there. He tends to go 6 with us. He's at 54 pitches. Rivas is 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch swinging into left field, right to Peralta, out number 1. Come on, give us a 1-2-3. He's now retired 5 straight after that bad 3rd inning. Thank goodness they don't. That would be awfully boring, Pedro. That would be awfully boring. But I do agree with you. I think our record would be really, really good. First pitch in there is a high fastball called a ball, just off the plate. It nibbled at top right corner, but it wasn't near close enough to get the strike. It's a 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0. Break the ball down and away. Right to McCarthy and right. Out number 2. Back-to-back fly ball outs, which is a dangerous way to live with the 25-mile-an-hour wind out to center field. We've seen 2 home runs already, definitely helped by that wind. 1 for the Cubbies, 1 for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 1 with the doubles, Villar's stats. He scored in that Chicago second. Castellano steps off. Villar steps out. He steps back in. Castellanos is shaking the old arm, doing a lot of this, doing a lot of that. Makes me worry about him a little bit. Here's the. That's gone. That's no doubter off the bat. No doubter off the bat. He just. Yep, that's a home run. That was just immediately out of the ballpark. No win needed for that one. They might want to look at Castellanos because he was going like this, he was going like that, he was doing the whole this. Something's wrong with his shoulder. Might have a little bit of dead arm. Not making an excuse for him. That's what he did before that at bat. You don't typically see a pitcher do that. They might go like this. They might go like that a little bit. Here's first pitch to Morale. Outside and away for a ball. But you don't typically see a lot of this, a lot of that. One for one, RBI single in the second is Morale's numbers. The 1-0 count. Here's a pitch. Check swing at a. Ooh, he went. No, wait, he did not. Nope, he didn't. Took a second for the scoreboard to update. It was down and away, and he did a really good job check swinging. It's a 2-0 count. Here's the 2-0. Break ball, fastball on the plate just by a bee's dick for a strike. 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Break a ball in, fouled off, 2-2. Two outs, 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Kind of a sidearm delivery on that fastball high and in. Full count now. He hasn't really done any of this since that last batter. So I don't know what's going on. Ooh, a line drive to Perdomo. Throws the first. Gets the out. Inning over. 4-3 ball game. We move to the top of the fifth. If I were the trainers, I would have a talk with Castellanos. Again, not making excuses, but he was really just trying to loosen something up. And I didn't like that at all. Didn't like that at all. It'd be Varsho, Perdomo, and Rojas. The 1, 2, 3. We move on to the top of the fifth. No errors. 5 hits for the Diamondbacks, 4 for the Cubs. 4-3 ball game. That wind really coming into play here. Really coming into play. Not in that last home run. That was a no-doubter. He probably could have hit that out of any ballpark. That was absolutely crushed. Absolutely hammered. Varsho's hitting 256, Perdomo 198, and Rojas 262. 15 at-bats for the Diamondbacks, 4 runs, 5 hits, 4 RBIs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 4 left on base. 16 total at-bats for the Cubs, 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 2 left on base. The 2 left on base tells me that they've hit a couple jacks. Although we did hit a couple jacks, I think we just had to, I don't know. That's surprising now that I think about it. 2 hits Excuse me, what was it? Two left on base. That we've not gotten too many more hits than them. Just one more hit. And we left 4 on base and they've left 2. Baseball's weird. It's a 1-0 count on Varsho. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the first and a run scored. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Break the ball well outside. 2-0. Hendricks sets. Here's the 2-0. Ooh, check swing on a breaking ball outside. Strike 2. It's a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, slapped it in the left field. It should stay in play, and it does. Little hop to catch it. 1 out. There's a little spot towards where Hap made that catch that there's a well where the wall comes back towards you, and he did that little leaping catch a little bit, like almost like a soft jump. Just I guess because he wasn't sure how close he was. He wanted to make sure he didn't get hurt. So it was a bit of a fancy catch, even though it wasn't strictly necessary. First pitch swing for Perdomo, drops it in the center. There you go. There you go. There you go. I don't mind him. He's such a patient hitter. When he swings at that first pitch, there's typically a good reason for it. It might not always work out, but he's so patient that I don't mind him swinging at that first one. Now, Christian Walker, his eye's not as great, even though he leads the team in home runs. He tends to fly out when he swings at the first pitch. Josh Rojas 1 for 2 with the solo home run in the third. 1 out. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging, and he slaps it into right field. Somebody called time. So that doesn't count. Clean base hit into right. He was already Chris Guccione at first was already on in the field of play waving his arms, so nobody noticed. But yeah, it doesn't count. Rojas is back in there. 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch. And he hit it hard to center field. Is it gone? We'll take a home run over a fucking base hit any goddamn day of the week. 2-run blast, baby. There we go. Thank you, first base whoever the fuck on the team, or I don't know, is it the Cubs or the Diamondbacks, who called time, but thank you. Thank you. 6-3 ball game, top of the 5th. Woo! He's on my fantasy team too. Hey, Jacob. He absolutely crushes this. Wow. 10 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Top of the 5th. 1 out. 6-3 ball game. Love it. Absolutely love it. Brings up Christian Walker, who lays off the first pitch. It's in for a strike. Thank you, Walker, for not swinging at that. I appreciate you. The way this wind is blowing, if you just be patient, you can hit 1 out too. You can join the home run parade. 1 out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Break the ball down and away. 1-1 count. Can I stream the Guardians-Tigers game tonight? No, I can't. I will be watching basketball and writing. I got to get some writing in. I am well behind. 1-1 count. It's a 0-1. It's a 1-1 with Christian Walker 0 for 1. That's what I'm trying to say. 1 out. 1-1 count. Yep. Dallas, Gold State. I really, really want to catch that. Here's the 1-1. Break the ball down and away. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Eric asks, do you think the Cubs can come back? With the way this wind is blowing and Castellanos being a bit rocky, a bit bumpy, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Here's the 1-2. Break. Ooh, that's a fastball down the way. Well, when I say watching, I mean I'm watching the Sports Fury. I'm going back and forth from the Sports Fury and Roche Entertainment. I'll probably stop in and watch some Surfing the Six as well. Catch all those guys' calls. 1 out, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ooh, bullet to third. You gotta be on your feet. Gotta have your head on a swivel. Gotta be paying attention. You can get. That's the second time I've said D Walker. You can get absolutely decapitated at third if you aren't paying attention. McCarthy is on deck. Brings up Peralta. 2 outs. 2 outs. 0-1 count. David Peralta, who is part of the home run parade today, has a walk and a solo home run. Fastball, no, it's a breaking ball down and away. Gets him to swing right through it. 0-2. There being so many great streamers to watch, it's hard to pick one, and you kind of feel bad for, kind of bouncing back and forth and eventually kind of settling on one. Here's the 0-2. It's a ball. 1-2 count. Josh is still asleep. 2 outs, 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he hits it to the left. It's carrying, and it's gone again. Home run in this wind. This wind is awesome. Peralta with the second jack of the game. It's tough, man. Some of my comments aren't seen either. That last stream they had, I don't think they saw but maybe one, and that was very, very early on when there's hardly anybody in there. Pedro, what's your favorite alternate jersey? The Serpentius, I think that's how you pronounce it. City Connect jerseys for the Diamondbacks. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Got that kind of cream color with the Serpientes on the front. Done up in a snake. It's green, I think, or maybe blue. I can't remember the color. It's gorgeous. If I could afford it, I would 100% get one. But they are expensive. The 1-1 count on McCarthy. He's 1 for 2 with the single in the first. Here's the pitch. Break a ball high and away. Slapped foul. Wow, the Rockies game was called because of snow today. Wow. They just announced, wow. 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's insane. I mean, I know it's Colorado, but still, it's fucking summertime, man. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Break the ball down, well down. 2-2. You like those Giants orange ones are really nice. That's probably my second favorite. I really like the Kansas City Royals ones. Those are really, really nice too. 2-2 pitches down in the dirt. Full count. He's at 91 pitches. He won't last much longer. 2 outs, 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. McCarthy toward the left field, but that'll go foul. It remains 3-2. The Cubs have hit 2 home runs. The Diamondbacks have hit 4. I love saying that. Thank you, wind. Thank you, 25-mile-an-hour wind out the center field. Thank you. I appreciate you. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. High heat, slapped in the center. It will not drop. End of the inning. It will be Vargas, Ortega, and Contreras. Go to the bottom of the bottom of the fifth. Fun fact, this orange jersey came from the 1970s jerseys. It reminds me of creamsicle ice cream. That's just how my brain works. It'll be Ilmar Vargas, Ortega, who they don't give his full name here. Rafael Ortega, okay. And Wilson Contreras. I don't know why I put that weird twang on it. Bottom of the fifth. Game's flying by. I should probably feed my dog soon. Fun ball game. 16 at bats for the Cubs. 3 runs on 4 hits. 21 at bats, 7 runs on 8 hits. I believe it was Fergie Jenkins' statue reveal day. Yep, it was. Here's the pitch. Fastball down. Vargas showed bunt but pulled it back, so it was a ball. 1-0 count. First plate appearance for Vargas was a walk. Here's a 1-0. Fastball high. Does not catch the wind. It stays in play. Out in center field. 1 out. Rafael Ortega. Contreras is on deck. Here's the 1 out first pitch. Break the ball down and away. I really do like those orange jerseys. But I would have to say, you know what? To be honest, I would have to say number 1 is the Serpientes, obviously, because it's just really unique and just nice. Perfect coloring, perfect everything. Then I'd have to give the edge to the Kansas City Royals, the blue with like the slash KC. It's like supposed to look fast, and it does. And then it's the Giants orange. 1-1 count. Down and away. Call it a ball. Now that makes it 1-1, I should say. Here's the pitch. Fastball down. Cranked in the right center. Thompson's there, cut up. Throws it in. Keeps it from getting 2 out of hand. Keeps it from being a double. That was deep right center. That could have been trouble. The way he cut it off was just perfect. That could have been bad. Will Contreras is over 2. He's at bat. He struck out and grounded out. Here's the one out first pitch. First pitch swinging, hits it over to Walker, throws it to second. Oh, and he trips and falls. Good slide into second. Kept it from being a double play. Good slide. Wasn't violent, wasn't unnecessarily aggressive in any way, shape, or form. That's just textbook slide, keep it from being a double. Just good all around base running. The throw did tail back into the runner, so that didn't help. First pitch, no, it's replay-itis. I thought they cut back again. Something might be wrong with Castellanos. They showed the replay. He looked in pain at first. He wiggled the hips, dropped down, favored the leg. Trainers out there talking to him. You gotta pull him. He's already done the this and the that, and now he's dropping down, wiggling the hip, favoring the leg. They just gotta go ahead and pull him and be cautious. He might have twisted something on the back because the foot landed and it kind of twisted. Now they're having him throw some pitches. He says he's all right. Yep, he gave the thumbs up. He's our fifth. It's rare he plays pretty solid, and Castellanos plays pretty damn solid. He gets into the sixth inning just about every time. We're in the red. Sorry, guys. I'll try and get out of it. Here's two out, one on first pitch. And it happens over 2. That was a breaking ball down and away. We are back in the green. Sorry about that. 2 outs, 1 on. Here it's a 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball in. 2-0. Quickly. 2-0. They need to get some people warming up. 2-0. Count. There's the pitch. Swing and out in front of that one, fouls it off to the right. 2-1 count. Yep, they have Caleb Smith, our long guy, warming up. Cubs fans are the same thing as Dodgers fans, throwing the ball into the field. I don't know if they do that with every team. I think they do that with the Red Sox a lot. I think 2 out, 2 ball, 1 strike. That pitch is outside and away. 3-1. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. I think that might just be against specific teams, though. Here's the 3-1. Fastball in and a little over the plate. It was started and it kind of settled over the plate, but he fouls it off. 3-2 count. $10 likes, guys. Thank you so much. It's very much appreciated. Shift is on with Rojas on the right side with Hernandez and Walker. Perdomo's playing close to the second base bag, but still in short. 3-2. Dots the black low. Called strike 3. Ian Happ dropped his bat. He's not happy. He's giving the umpire a piece of his mind. And I will be right back, guys. Be right back. Gotta feed my dog real quick. Be right back. Sorry, guys. Neighbor. Neighbor. What did I miss? What did you miss? What did we miss? We all missed an Alec Thomas home run. 8-3 ball game. They're a little bit older over here, so goodness gracious. Don't care about your animals. Nice people. I had to hurry back. That brings up Yanni Hernandez. Reiner's on deck. How's everybody doing? 1-1 count. It is 1 out. Wipe that throw over to Rivas at first. Got him out. Brings up Griner. Try to hurry back. Now the big man's out of breath. Because that's what happens. There's the pitch. And I'm going to sneeze. It's a 1-0 count. Break ball was just off the plate. 2-0 count. Cubs are going to give the Cardinals a lot of wins. Yeah. Yep. Swing and a miss on that breaking ball. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Break ball down. 2-2. No, 3-1. Norris works quickly. Really, really quickly. Here's the 3-1. Fastball dots the plate in, dots the black on the inside. 3-2. Full count on Griner. Here's the pitch. And just off the plate, walks him. Good eye. He easily could have swung at that, and I would not have faulted him. That brings up leadoff man Dalton Varsho. One out, one on. Here's first pitch to Varsho. First pitch swing and fouls back. 0-1 count. Varsho's 1 for 3 with a single in the first and a run scored. One out, one on, 0-1 count. 1-1 show. I need a jingle. Fastball, just off the plate by a nose hair. Foul ball. Oh, it's a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball inside. Nice pitch. It's a 1-2 count. Let my dog out real quick. One out, one on, 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss to break ball down. Got him. Nice pitch. Brings up Perdomo. We got a single into center field his last time up. Single and scored. Here's the 2-out first pitch. Fastball. Fouled it back into the catcher's protective gear. 0-1 count. Almost hitting 207 on the season. Two outs. Runner on. Here's the 0-1. Fastball high. Catcher popped up like he was going to throw to second. Didn't. It's 1-1. Wind advisory in effect for Cook County. No shit, Sherlock. Here's the 1-1. Change up high and outside. Ball 2. 2-1. 2-1. Break the ball down and away. Ball 3. Allergies, folks. There's some motherfucker. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Not sure what that pitch was, but it was fouled off down the right field line. 3-2. Yeah, this fan is keeping the ball. Smart thing to do. It's a souvenir. It's a good one. It's valuable if you ever want to sell it. 3-2 count. 2 outs, 1 on. Stands are noisy. I love it. Lots of people at the ballpark. Oh, check swing right back to the pitcher. Out number 3. It will be Schwindel, Rivas, and Wisdom. Yeah, what a game, Darren. What a game. 8-3. Lots of home runs. Lots of home runs. Alec Thomas has 2. Peralta has 1. It's just insane. Cubs have a couple. It's been wild. Absolutely wild. Catch you later, Jacob. Yeah, very nice, easy home runs for sure. That wind, 25 mile an hour out the center field, definitely a help. Definitely help. The only no doubter I think was it was Jonathan Villar's home run off Castellanos. That was a no doubter off the bat. That would have been hit out of the ballpark in any ballpark. But yeah, that wind has been very, very good. Not gonna complain though. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, Patrick Wisdom hit a home run. Josh Rojas hit a home run. Peralta hit a home run. Alec Thomas hit 2 home runs. I think Rojas hit 2 home runs. It's just been insane. Yeah, just insane. They're showing Mark Melanson talking to some kids who are asking how he throws his pitches, which is very cool. Love to see that. Takes no effort at all. Takes no time at all. Kids will remember it forever. Love seeing that. Fastball inside and off the plate for Castellanos. Ball 1. The Reds do need a game like this. Yeah, 100%. and they definitely wouldn't lose it without giving up a hit. Still blows my mind that that happened. Untimely walks. Loses you the ball game. Wow. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball inside, jam back. 1-2 count now. Caleb Smith is warming up still in the bullpen. I think this will be Castellanos' last 1-2 pitch is foul back. Last inning, perhaps his last batter. Can't say for certain though. This is yet another game. I think it's his fourth or fifth game. Where Castellanos has started into the sixth inning, which for a fifth spot guy, that's pretty damn good. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swindell steps off. Castellanos toes the rubber. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball high, gets under it, travels into right center ish. Out number 1. Yep, Lavelle is out. I thought that would be his last batter, and it is indeed it. Classic Castellanos start. A couple early bumps, then he settles down. He goes into the sixth. Good out and can't ask for more. Certainly won't hear me complaining. That was a motorcycle, if you heard that. Brings in Caleb Smith, who has been tremendous out of the bullpen in long relief, which just boggles my mind. It's a similar thing with Melanson. I guess the mindset that a pitcher comes into does really play a big part. You would think it'd be just as simple as a matter as going out there and hitting your spots, but I guess not, because Caleb Smith as a starter is atrocious. But as a long relief guy, pinpoint accuracy, strikeout stuff, ground out stuff, solid. And Melanson, as a closer, coming in a close opportunity, I think he's like 7 for 8. But in non-save situations, he's 0 for 5 or 0 for 6. It just gets absolutely destroyed. Baseball's a fickle sport. It's weird. Weird how that works. I mean, I was begging, please send Smith down. He's shit. They do. They put him in the bullpen, get his mind geared towards the bullpen, then they bring him back up, and he's been nothing but sweet. Although before he was sitting down, he did have one relief appearance when he showed, yeah, that's probably the right thing to do. It's probably the right move to make, because he was good in this relief appearance. So let's go ahead and send him down, put him back in that mindset 100%, bring him back up. He's been solid for us ever since. Certainly can't complain. Certainly cannot complain. 1 out, no runners on. It'll be Rivas, Wisdom, and Villar. Villar's home run again is easily the one home run in the whole game where the wind didn't factor in at all. That was absolutely destroyed, that ball. It was crushed. Absolutely crushed. Caleb Smith, 9 games, 0-1 record, 6.59 ERA, 13 and 2 innings pitched. 9 walks to 16 Ks. Now the ERA was like 15 or 20 or something like that. That's from that one really terrible start. And then, of course, he has that. I was going to say he had that 0-1, but that 0-1 was his start. That ERA was that high from that first start. He's managed to get it all the way down in these relief appearances. So that's how good he's been pitching. His first pitch in there is in for a strike, fouled off. Rivas is 0 for 2 with 2 lineouts. 214 average on the season, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. He's twice hit line drives out to David Peralta in left field. Here's the 0-1. Oof. Breaking ball. Dots the outside black. Away. For strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Fastball down. Doesn't even get swung on in there for a strike. And that's an out. Two outs. His first pitch. 2 Wisdom. Outside. Ball 1. Yeah, it was a really nice pitch. Just absolutely froze him. Patrick Wisdom's 1 for 2 with a solo home run in the second. Couldn't ask for a better pitch. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Almost down the middle. 1-1 count. Michael Givens, I think that's the name. The righty is warming up in the bullpen. Here's a 1-1. Pitch outside, hit to Hernandez. Flips it to first. Rather, zips it to first. Gets the third out. We will see Smith back out there. That's what he does. Well, I shouldn't say that so definitively. It's 1 inning, 2 innings. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. It just depends what you need. And he's always good. It's just weird how that works for him. 1, 2, 3 will be Rojas, Walker, and Peralta. Not sure if Morris will be back out there. Yeah, that's what I like about Smith. That's what I mean by that pinpoint. Just dotting the spots. He just makes you look silly on not overly impressive stuff. Pretty damn good. Top of the 7th. This game is absolutely blown by. These guys are playing like they're double parked. Let's see the stats. 25 at-bats for the Diamondbacks. 8 runs on 9 hits and 8 RBIs. 23 at-bats for the Cubs. 3 runs on 5 hits, 3 RBIs. 1 walk for the Cubs. 3 for the Diamondbacks. A little bit more... I can't really say a little more patience from the Diamondbacks because, honestly... Hendricks was just off the start. He wasn't hitting his spots. That win would beat you up, so I can see why they would want. Yeah, yeah. It's just absolutely whipping out there. The Ivies hasn't stopped moving. Michael Givens, 15 games, 3.0 record, 3.14 ERA, and 14-1 innings pitched, 6 walks to 21 strikeouts. So. Guy gets it done out there. Both teams are wearing the camo hats. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. I made it sound like the Diamondbacks were the only ones. Brings up Rojas. Ross has 2 home runs. Last 2 Diamondbacks had multi-home run games in the same game. Eduardo Escobar and Ildemargo Vargas a few years ago. He's now a Cubby. And Escobar is now a Brewer, I think. First pitch in there is well off the plate for a ball. Rojas is 2 for 3. Both those hits have, as I said, been a home run. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and I got him on my fantasy team. Hit hard! Is it gone? Is it his third? It is! 3 home run ball game for Rojas. No doubter off the bat. No win needed. There you go. 9-3 Diamondbacks. Woo! Home run number 6 for us. Wow. Franchise record for most home runs in a game. Oh, we're closing in on it. Okay. We're closing in on it. Wow, how many home runs did we hit in that game? Crikey. Dropped a bat head on that. Absolutely demolished it. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for any team that gets beat up this bad. Unless it's the Padres. They can, go fuck themselves, basically. Wow. Wow. Man, I have to check my fantasy score, guys. I'm sorry. I have to. I have to. Walker's in there. Saw first pitch. It's a ball outside. I have to see what Rojas has gotten me, guys. Here's the 1-0. Inside off the plate. 2-0. Josh Rojas has gotten me 19 points on fantasy. Alec Thomas has gotten me 8. I'm a happy guy. Here's it's a ball outside on that 2-1 pitch. 3-1. 9-3 ball game. Usually in blowouts, I tend to call it early, but we got swept by the Dodgers. We won yesterday. We're kicking ass today. I'm going to enjoy this. 3-1 pitch outside. He walks him. Brings up David Peralta, who has homered today. No outs. 1 on. I'm a happy dude. Jake McCarthy is on deck. Peralta 2 for 2, walk, and 2 solo home runs. Ooh, fastball right, almost damn near down the middle. That was that was dangerous. Games like this make the bad ones not so exactly. Makes it all bearable. Lifts the spirits, keeps you riding high a bit. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch should be no, won't be 2. That's the 1 out. Hold on, let me check real quick about the Mullen here. What you go? Sorry, I wanted to make sure it wasn't more people coming. 1 for 3 is Jake McCarthy with a 2-run single in the first. I have a fence up and they won't move it. It's a tiny portable fence. They won't move it and they'll just let the grass grow. So 1 out, runner on second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the 0-1. Down the way, hit hard into right. Out of play. The camera couldn't reach. It didn't switch in time, at least. So I didn't see. I had to wait for the call on the television. An old Cubs fan got it. He didn't look thrilled to have it. I'd be jumping out of my shoes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball high. Off the plate. 1-2. Going to a minor league game in Nashville, Tennessee in July. I think the 28th is when we're going. Very much looking forward to it. Here's the 1-2. Fastball in, jams him a bit, but Vargas decides to hold on to it, flips it over the third. He went up like he was going to throw it the first, but he decided to hold on to it, is what I meant. Then he casually just flipped it over to third. So it's a base hit for Jake. Bring up Alec Thomas, who has 2 home runs already, and he needs to hit another one here. because I'm down 20 in my fantasy league. So he needs to, you know. One out, two runners on. Breaking ball outside, called a strike, shouldn't have been. Two for three with a double, and the solo home run is Thomas. Oh, did I say he had two? He only has one. There goes Jake Stillen. Takes second easy. No, it was a. He has to go back. One out. 0-2 count. Not sure why he had to go back, but he did. I must have missed something. Oh, because he fouled it away. Swing and a miss on a fastball outside. Two outs. Brings up Yoni Hernandez. The Mosquito comes to bat. Throw the first. Everything's good. Two outs, runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. Break a ball outside. Well, outside. 1-0. Tennessee beat Mississippi State 27-2 today. Wow. That is a butt whooping. Crikey. The 1-0 pitch is foul back. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Throws the first instead. Back in time. The mufflerless truck, if you heard that. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and foul. The sliding glass door is open for my dog. I wanted him to have a chance to relax in the sunshine for a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Give up 11 home runs. Wow. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McCarthy has a little lead at first. A lead that's growing. Givens checks. Sets. Throws the first. Back in time. McCarthy's running. It's 2 outs. Might as well. It's 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, but to the second baseman. Out number 3. Go to the bottom of B7. It will be Villar, Morale, and Vargas. Las Rojas home run was 382 feet to right field. Crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. We're in commercial break currently. I'm down 22 points in my fantasy league, and I still have 3 pitchers to go. I should be okay. Come back from commercial break soon. I'm gonna take my dog for a sweet, good walk after this. Looking forward to it. I don't know what I'm gonna eat on stream, but I'm hungry. Pedro. That's funny. A lot of steps up. He's 2 for 2. He homered earlier in the game. And no doubter. First pitch is foul back. It is Dean Smith back out there. Double, solo home run, 2 runs. There you go. Here's the pitch. Out in front of that one, hits it over to Rojas, who zings it over the first. Gets him in time. Christopher Morel comes up. Ildemar Vargas is on deck. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup inside. Urinating tree? Is that a thing? Here's the 1 out 0-1 pitch. 92 mile an hour. It dots the bottom right corner of the strike zone. 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2. Up in the air in center. It's carrying. Back to the Ivy. It's a home run. 9-4 ball game. Wind, carry that one out of the ballpark. It counts though. Good job. Happy for the young guy. 22 years old. Not been up at the majors long. Gets a home run jack. I dig it. I dig it. Missed location. Missed it by a bee's dick. And young dude takes advantage of it. Cranks it out. Oh, I see. First pitch is in there. Is a ball for Vargas. 1 out. 1-0. 9-4 ball game. Here's the pitch. Fastball well in. 2-0 count. Count. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Smacked. Foul. That one's gone. Back-to-back jacks. I lost the ball. And I couldn't tell. I had to wait for the call. It's one of those days. I guess you can't get too comfortable. It's a 4-run ball game. I don't think the wind helped that one, to be honest with you. He absolutely crushed it. Cubs have hit 4 home runs. The Diamondbacks have hit 6. If you're going to miss today, it's a good idea to miss low, not high. 1 out. Brent Strom's out there talking to Caleb Smith, trying to calm down a little bit. This is by far his worst outing. Thankfully, we have a big lead that we can work with. If we weren't hitting so well, I'd be nervous, but we're hitting tremendously well. Brings up Rafael Ortega, the leadoff hitter. He's 1 for 3 with a single in the 4th. Yep. Exactly, Doug. 100%. It's no 1 count. Got the dash right. Smith sets. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball away. That'll drop into left center. His second hit today. One out, one on. Now I'm starting to get a little bit nervous because Smith isn't hitting any of his spots. Contreras is 0 for 3 today. Could use a double play here. Strike 1, down and in on the right side. One out, one on, 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Out in front of that one, smacks the foul, 0-2. Oh no! Man down. One out, one on, 0-2 count. Smith sets. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tries to get him to chase with the ball outside, well outside. That one was just a little bit too far away for him to really be tempted by it. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the black. Contreras is right in the umpire's face, griping at him, angry. And he gets tossed. He gets tossed. He was about to start drawing to show where the ball went, and he gets tossed. Ross is coming out, gets in front of his guy. Ross might get tossed now. Yep, he came right back to draw, and he slams his bat down. He's pissed. Ross, the manager, kept it calm. That's Contreras gone. That's only 2 games in. Do they get fines for that now? I don't know. I don't. Griner didn't jerk the ball back towards, the plate at all. From what they're saying, I guess he's just had an aggravating time of it. So that might have been just his anger boiling over. You can't draw on the dirt, though. That's a good way to get your ass tossed. 1-0 count. Ball outside. Here's a 1-0. Off speed high. Just just behind it. 1-1. Should have called the next one a strike. Ian Happ is over 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That'd have been funny. Sometimes they do that just to mess with the player. Here's a 1-1. Ball high and away. 2-1 count. Here's a 2-1. Fastball high and away. Called the ball. 3-1. Noe Ramirez, the righty's warming up in the bullpen. 2 outs, 1 on, 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Off-speed pitch, high and away. Foul back. 3-2. Smith got the final 2 outs of the 6th and came into the 7th and absolutely crapped the bed, but thankfully we have a good lead. He steps off the bag or the mound. It's a bit of the rosin, I think. Now he's back up, sets. Here's the 3-2. Break the ball down, walks him. You gotta limit base runners. Steeper Theme just mentioned that. And Fred Lavelle's coming out. You can't have anybody on the way these balls are flying out of the park. You cannot afford it. That'll be Noe Ramirez. Wendell can hit the deep ball. Hey, Jonathan. Cubs lost 6 of the last 7 games versus Giants last season, so yeah. How you doing, Jonathan? How's your day treating you? Got a home run festival today. 4 from the Cubs and what was it? 7 from the Diamondbacks, something like that. 6, something like that. I lost count. Both teams, not too bad. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna close the door real quick. Got a 4-run lead with 2 on. And Schwindel coming up. He can't hit the long ball, and this wind is blowing 25 miles per hour to center field, and it's helped all but 2 home runs hit today. The two home runs didn't need any help was Villar for the Cubs and Vargas for the Cubs. So Ramirez is in 18 games, 0-1 record, 3.94 ERA, 16 innings, 5 walks, 213 Ks. He needs to get Frank Schwindel. He was a folk hero in Chicago. He came on out of nowhere, lashed their bomb with their bomb in a very short amount of games. 13 homers in 56 games. That's pretty damn good. 2 outs, 2 on. Schwindel's 0 for 3 today, though. We need to get them out. Yep, they're credited to Smith if they score. Here's the first pitch from Ramirez. Fastball high and away. Called a ball. Fair call. It's a 1-0 count. 2 out, 2 on. Ramirez sets. Here's the pitch. Fastball high and away. Quickly 2-0. Can't do that. Can't do that. Robert Gonzalez, the righty, is warming up in the Cub bullpen. Here's the 2-0. Breaking pitch off the plate again. 3-0 count. Can't walk a guy here. We cannot blow this lead. If he walks Swindell, that's a tying run to the plate. There's the 3-0. Fastball high, walks him. We are not about to blow this lead. I mean, seriously. Come on now. I shouldn't be feeling any anxiety right now. This is a joke. Oh for 3 with 2 line out to the strikeout for Ribas. Nope, they certainly aren't, Darren. 3 on, 2 outs. Rivas is 0 for 3, so let's hope he steps off the plate or steps out of the batter's box. Everyone's on their feet. Everyone cheering loud. Love to see it, but I hate to see it in this circumstance. And Griner's going to have a little chat at the mound with Ramirez. They had to have that little meeting at the mound because the crowd was so loud he couldn't hear the digital relay in his hat. That little new bit of technology they have. Tying runners at the plate. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball right down the middle in there for a strike. Woo! If we get out of this, we might be set. It's an 0-1 count. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt. Runners stay put. One. The reverb off that ball hit Griner in his bare hand. Looks like it caught his thumb a little bit. He doesn't look too bothered by it. That definitely hurt though. It's a 1-1 count. Ball and strike. Here's the pitch. Fouls back that breaking ball away. 1-2. That was a fastball at 91. Excuse me. Getting glasses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw him a chase pitch. Throw him one belt high and away. Well away. There's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. No, did he get a piece of it? He got a swing and a miss? No, it's a chip. He chipped. It didn't sound like he got a piece of it at all, but he did. It's a 1-2 count. He managed to get something on it, I guess. 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. Got him out in front of that, but he fouls it off. I had Diamondbacks, but damn, these teams going off. They are. They're absolutely popping. They are going berserk. The 1-2 count. 2 foul offs back to back. Ramirez is having to work. This will be his 10th pitch. He sets. It's 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Let her break the ball down. Tags him just to be safe. Woo! Walks the high wire, does Ramirez, but he gets out of it. Looking like Houdini out there. Woof. That was stressful. It will be Grenier, Varsho, and Perdomo. Whew. You wouldn't be surprised the Cubs win by 1 run. You never know. You honestly never know. I'll be right back. I'm going to get myself a little bit more to drink, guys. Got a little bit more Arizona tea. Whew. The bullpen is starting to pick back up, but I understand your distrust for them. They've been off a little bit, but they've been starting to pick it up a bit more. Lanson's found his groove. Kennedy still is iffy-ish self, but Caleb Smith's pitching well. Ramirez is back in his spot. He had a rough go of it that last half inning, but he got out of it. We got Sean Poppin back. Been a bit rough for him coming back, but he is rusty. So once he knocks that rust off, I think he'll be fine. Gesellman is out, 4 games, 0-1 record. Top of the 8th. New catcher in there. Jan Gomes is behind the plate. It's a 1-1 count now. Who do you like to win on the rest of the games today? I don't know everybody playing. Swing and a miss on a fastball down and in. Don't know everybody playing. Oh, good. Here, I have it. St. Louis and Pittsburgh. St. Louis will win that. Atlanta and Miami. Atlanta should win that. Baltimore should beat Tampa Bay. Here's the 1-2. Fastball down. Dots the middle. Gets him out. That's 1 out. LA should beat Philly. Cincinnati will lose to Toronto. Detroit should lose to Cleveland. Boston should beat Seattle. Houston should beat Texas. Kansas City will lose to Minnesota. Milwaukee will beat Washington. Oakland will lose to LA. And the Padres will lose to the um, Giants. And swing and a hit to Villar at second. It's quick 2 outs. That brings up Perdomo. I wouldn't make that a giant leg based on my picks if you're looking to bet because it's baseball and anything could happen. Josh Rojas is on deck. Perdomo is 1 for 4 with a single in the fourth. Here's a 2 out first pitch. First pitch swing, gets under it. Out to left field. That should be a 3rd out. You're going to parlay my picks? You never know. I've done that before on a 7-leg parlay. I think I lost by 2. But it was only like I had like 60 cents left because I thought I had a certain amount of money, but I was off by 60 cents. So I was like, I saw 60 cents left. I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna have fun. And I made a 7-leg parlay and I missed it by 2. I actually think it was by 1. I actually think it was, yeah, it was by 1 because the game that screwed me over was the Orioles Yankees game, and the Orioles won that game. I had the Yankees winning. So I think I had won, I think it was $65. So that was a bit annoying. It's baseball though. That's why I say you never know. You never know. It'll be Wisdom, Villar, and Morale. That's not the most aggravating betting experience I have. Earlier in the European soccer league or season, Manchester City was going up against Everton, I think, and I just had this weird gut feeling that Everton would win by 1. And I was going to make the bet. It would have won me $95, but I backed out at the end, and Everton won by 1 goal. Could have had $95. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, let me tell you, I still think about that non-bet. We're coming back out of commercial break. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the first pitch, fouled back. Ramirez is back in there. Wisdom is 1 for 3 on the day. He homered in the second. Strike 1. Here's to see how Melanson will do. It's technically a non-save situation, but with the wind, I would personally consider it a save. Red team versus blue team. I want the red team to win. 0-1, fouled high, but well out of play. There's a souvenir for someone. 0-2 count. It's an 0-2 count. 10 home runs between the two teams. Last one was June of 2006. Tigers and Cubs. Tigers hit 8 and the Cubs hit 2. It's an 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just ahead of that one, fouls it off. Fouls it off. Orioles game, I'm unsure of. Rays are 10-0 in the last 10 games. Yeah, that's true. The reason why I went Orioles is just kind of a spontaneous pick. I just, baseball's weird like that. There has to be one game that goes the way that goes opposite the way you think it'll go, and that would have to be the one. 0-2 count. Ramirez sets. Here's the pitch. Ooh, dots the bottom left side of the bottom strike zone. Woo! Out number one. Wisdom stays there. I don't know why he's upset. That was actually a really good pitch. Dotted the bottom left corner of the strike zone. If that was a Cubs pitcher that hit that spot, I'd been like, yeah, that's a strike. That was a really good spot. Brings up Morel with one out. No, Villar's on deck. Villar's batting. Morel's on deck. Villar is 2 for 3 with a double and solo home run and 2 runs scored. 255 average on the season, 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Rays are Orioles' daddies. There you go. One out. Here's the pitch. Gets him to slap at a ball well outside that hangs in the air long enough for Thomas to get to it. Bit of a jogging run. Made it sound more dramatic than it was. That brings up Morel. Morel and Vargas went back to back. What was it? I'm not sure when that was. It was earlier in the ball game. There you go. 2 for 3 with a single is Morel. A solo home run, 2 RBIs. This is his 4th major league career major league game. Here's the 2 out first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Let a break ball down and away. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a break ball, almost in the same spot, just over just a little bit. Still the bottom left corner, though. He was well out in front of that one. Oh, 2 count. Ramirez sets. Here's the pitch. Fastball high. Should have been called a strike. That was on the black up. That was perfect. Called a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Out in front of that one. Managed to get some wood on it. Pops it up to McCarthy and right, though. Oh, look out. The wind almost catches him. He had to go back for it. That was almost ugly. End of the inning. We go to the 9th. Josh Rojas has hit 3 home runs today. He leads off the night. Rojas, Walker, and Peralta. MLB needs to invite a lot of celebrities to make the MLB All-Star Game interesting this year. Well, they tend to have a celebrity All-Star Game, and I think a lot of the celebrities do stick around for the game itself. I think they still stick around. Some, I'm sure, jet out of there. They got their little moment in the sun. Now, they're going to go party it up. But not sure who'll be out there for the Cubbies. But we'll find out soon. Coming out of commercial break here any second. 33 at bats for the Diamondbacks, 9 hits, 11, oh, excuse me, 9 runs, 11 hits, 9 RBIs. 32 at bats for the Cubbies, 5 runs, 8 hits, 5 RBIs. And we're back at a commercial break. It's Giselman back out there. Sinker in 92. In for a strike. Second D-back with the 3 home run game at Wrigley Field was Paul Goldschmidt, August 3rd, 2017. Here's the 0-1. Breaking off speed. No, I can't talk. That ball was low and away. There you go. It was 93, I think. It's a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking, we managed to get a little bit of that off speed. It's weird saying that's off speed because it's at 92, but his fastball is really fast. I don't know what I was going for there. Woo! I guess I'm already beyond this game. Shouldn't look ahead, folks. Shouldn't never look ahead. It's a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball down and dots the bottom right-hand side of the strike zone. Rojas knew it. He wasn't going to draw in the dirt. He knew it. Brings up Walker. Peralta on deck. 1 out. Christian Walker is over 2 today with 2 walks and a run. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging and he cranks it. That's gone. That's gone. He joins the home run parade. 10-5 Diamondbacks. That was a no-doubter. No win needed. That was on a rope. On an absolute rope. Brings up Peralta. We've hit 7 home runs today as a team. McCarthy. Here's the 1-out first pitch. Swing and a miss by Peralta. Oh, 1 count. Here's the 0-1. Break the ball in the dirt away. No, that was 93. That had to be a cutter or something. Either way, it was in the dirt. 1-1 count. Peralta's 2 for 3 with a walk and 2 solo home runs. Here's a 1-1. Off the plate and away. 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Off speed, down and away. Got under it. Woo! Giselman makes a beautiful play. He and the catcher both went towards it. The catcher, at the last second, backed off, and Giselman had to make a desperate play in the wind and dives for it. It was a standing dive over the chalk. White went up. He made the catch. It was a good play. 2 outs. He had to turn around and make that standing dive also. So it made it doubly impressive. Very, very good play. His first pitch to McCarthy. Fastball high and away off the plate. About that far off the plate. Yeah, about that far off the plate. Called a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's a low heater. Knocked down by Villar and thrown to first. One more run tacked on. That's right, Doug Noble. That was a beautiful play. We have bottom of the ninth. We got to close this out. It's a technically a non-save situation, but with the wind, the way people have been hitting, you just never know. Melance's got to come in with the mindset. This is a save situation because of how crazy the wind is. LA will have the Olympics in 2028. LA streets, yeah, it's hell for any sporting event. Insane. For the Cubbies, it will be Vargas, Ortega, and Gomes. Baseball's not a whole lot like football, in which they'll bring big celebrities in, like the halftime, or they'll have like the Rock cut a promo. Um, Baseball really isn't like that. Not too much. Like if there's a new show that's on a network that's hosting a game, then they'll pan the stars of that show in the crowd who just happen to be at the game. They'll do that, but they aren't really one of those like star-studded kind of leagues. Like the closest they get to it is that all-star like celebrity softball game. They'll mix in some Olympic celebs and um, B-ish celebrities. Sometimes they get an A-lister, and they'll mix them in with baseball legends and stuff like that. It is Sean Poppin and not Melanson. 7 game 7 games this season. He has a 1-0 record, 3.24 ERA, 8 innings pitched, 4 Ks, 6 walks. Because this isn't a safe situation, I guess they're going to play it safe with Poppin, because Melanson, when it comes to non-safe situations, is not good. Yeah, they'll show him sitting in the stands. It's just, that's about as close as they get to being kind of flashy, with exception to the All Star game, but that softball game. But that's, I don't know if you can really call them celebs because it's not like Charlize Theron or Kate Winslet, or like, you know, you aren't going to see Christian Bale flying up for a softball game. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Olympics in LA should be fun. It's always fun when we host it. Vargas is 1 for 2. Anyway, nice talking to you today. Hope to see. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be live. The game starts at the same time, so I'll definitely be live. If you're heading out, peace, my guy. Peace. It's a 1-0 count after that pitch misses. Here's the 1-0. Break ball away and down off the plate, 2-0. I just want this game to be over with. I want the win to be official. I want us to be 20-22. Popping sets. Here's the 2-2, or the 2-0. Fastball off the plate, call the ball. Could have been called a strike, but it was a fair call. Beat LA, hell yeah. Peace out, man. Have a good day. Catch you tomorrow. The 3-0. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Opposite side of the strike zone, away from the batter. On deck is Rafael Ortega, 2 for 4 with 2 singles and a strikeout. Here's the 3-1. Fastball in there on bottom left corner. Just manages to dot the black. 3-2, full count. Here's the 3-2. Walks him. Fastball well inside off the plate. It's almost like I knew because I forgot to take the first baseman off. Let's just call it a prediction. Nope. Not a gnome. For fuck's sake, it's Young Gomes. Rafael Ortega is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. One on. Let's hope for a double play here. This will be popping 7th pitch. Here's the pitch. Vargas gets second without. Pickoff attempt. So 1 fastball was in there and away for a strike. If y'all want to peace out early, I don't blame you. It's been a fun ball game. Lots of home runs, lots of highs, very few lows. Break the ball down, 1-1. Be happy to catch you tomorrow. Won't blame you if you want to go maybe start dinner or enjoy the sunshine or do anything else other than watch the rest of this blowout. Yeah, y'all have a great day if you're peacing out early. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball in and off the plate down. 2-1. Poppin's a bit erratic. His accuracy has evaded him this outing, but it's not hurting him too bad so far. Just 1 walk. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball down and away. Fouled off. 2-2. Humberto Castellanos will get the W. Happy for the guy. Here's the 2-2. Break a ball. Belt high, a little bit in. Fouled off. 2-2. 11 home runs for both combined. Wow. Not done yet. Still 3 outs to go. Here's the 2-2. Fastball well outside and away. Ball 3. Flirting with trouble. Come on. Get your shit together, dude. Any other ball game without that wind, you might think, oh, you're stressing out for no reason. No, the wind is helping these balls get out. Can't walk people. Here's the 3-2. Fastball in. Fouled it back. 3-2. Poppin has gone to full count with first 2 batters he's faced. You cannot do that. Not with this wind. I mean, Ildemaro Vargas hit a home run. The dude doesn't hit a lot of home runs. Here's the 3-2. Fouls it off. That was a breaking ball about belt high and away. Got Melanson warming up in the bullpen. He got the save last night. Time called. Ortega steps back in the plate. Steps back in the batter's box. Here's the 3-2. Fastball high and away. Should have been called. Well, no, that's 50-50-ish. Walks 2. That'll bring out Melanson, hopefully. Brent Strom comes out. And again, I have gnomes, as in garden gnomes. They've got to take him out. He has not made one accurate pitch at all. And he's staying out there. He's staying out there. The way this wind's going, 1 swing of the bat, and this is an 8-10 ball game with no outs. So that's why I'm kind of irritated right now, because he's not made one accurate pitch, but we're keeping him out there. But Melanson's warming up in the bullpen. Don Gomes sitting 266 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. He came in late because Wilson Contreras got kicked out of the game for arguing balls and strikes. Again, 25-mile-an-hour wind out to center field. 10 combined home runs this game. The majority hit by the Diamondbacks. But the three, no doubt, home runs. Walker's for the Diamondbacks, and then Vargas's, and Jonathan Villar. So, here's the 0-1. Breaking ball well outside and away. 1-1 count. We need a double play here. Triple play would be awesome, but those are rare. He sets. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to right. That should stay up for McCarthy, and it does. Runners will advance. 1 out. Batters Ian Happ. On deck is Swindell. Ian Happ is hitless in the series. He's 0 for 3 today with a walk in the 7th. Runners on the corner with 1 out. Double play would be nice here, he said for the second time. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Bell high and away. Ball 1. Popping through 20 last night, and he's at 19 now. Here's the 20th. Fastball high. Ortega moves to second without any contestant? I can't talk. An uncontested steal. There we go. I got there in the end. Pat on the back. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Break the ball in there for a strike. 2-1. One out. Runners at second and third. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a break ball down and away will be slapped into left center field. Peralta will make the catch. Run scores. 10-6. You got 2 outs. Go ahead and bring Melanson out there to finish it out. It's too close for comfort with this wind. Frank Schwindel's up. Last man standing. 0 for 3 with a walk in the 7th. Rivas on deck. With this wind, man, you just never know, dude. First pitch swinging. Perdomo slaps it down. Throws the first. High throw, but he's out. Got him in time. Bang, bang play. What a diving catch by Perdomo. What a job popping up. What a job throwing it to first. What a catch by Walker. Fuck a duckus. Wow. 10-6 final. Wow.
Play by Geraldo Perdomo.
Cannot have you hearing that. Wow. End of the ball game. No challenges coming from what I can tell. GG's Cubs fans, if there are any watching. Thank you all for sticking around. Thank you all for the 11 likes. I appreciate it. I've had a consistent chat throughout. Averaged 6 for a long time watching. I appreciate you. That is the final. No challenge. What a ball game. What was it, 11 home runs combined for both teams. A few no-doubters swung on and hit today. The majority of them, though, were helped by the wind. Again, 25-mile-an-hour wind out to center field. It carried a lot of balls out. A lot. This was fun. I'm glad we got the win. Ramirez was bumpy. Poppin was bumpy. But I'm not going to blame Poppin too much. He is coming back from an injury. He's a bit rusty. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Alec Thomas got in on the fun. He hit some bombs. I think he had one or two. I can't remember. There's so many home runs today. So many home runs. 10-6 final. It's 5:30. Y'all probably want to go eat dinner. This was a great ball game. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk. Well, y'all, tomorrow's game. Let me check real quick. Like, yep, same time tomorrow, 2:20. So I'll be live at 2:10. It'll be another phone game. Once I figured out the setup, it was smooth running. This was great. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully, the wind isn't blowing out like it was today, and hopefully we can have a much calmer ball game. But yeah, this was fun. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna take my dog for a walk, eat something, then watch some basketball. Y'all been amazing.